Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful, Rabbit Hole, and King Dio. And today I thought we would go over the current state of the gaming journalism industry, or more specifically the compulsive need among gamers to sort of address this very, very big, prominent problem that I think has been an issue for a very long time, but is only just recently becoming understood among the public, in that video game journalism is extremely corrupt. And as a result of this, we can reasonably expect games like The Last of Us 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Days Gone, God of War 2018, shit like that, right? Grand Theft Auto 5, Uncharted 1, 2, 3, 4, and The Lost Legacy. Like, we can pretty consistently expect games of a certain budget from a certain platform, a certain PlayStation developer. We can expect certain games from certain publishers that are exclusive on certain consoles to get perfect or near perfect scores, right? Like, critics are giving Game of the Year awards to shit like Arkham City, to stuff like Overwatch, stuff like that. Stuff that's like fundamentally broken, not all that fun, stuff that really doesn't even stand out that year, right? Like, every year we go through this shit where they hype up something that nobody cares about, nobody's playing, nobody really cares for, and yet we're expected to believe for like a solid year that they're the best thing ever, that we should be excited for them, and that we should get excited, that we should just buy the product and then get excited for the next product is the meme I've always heard. But what's happening these days is that before the game journos can even release their corrupt scores, users are already bombarding them with negative poor scores. There has, of course, been the controversy with Grand Theft Auto. There's the problem, like the perpetual problem of Call of Duty being an annual franchise that never changes or evolves. And, of course, Battlefield has its issues. Now, no game journalist is actually talking about the problems that all of these games have. I talked previously about how Review Tech USA was at one point downplaying the Grand Theft Auto problems. I don't think Angry Joe has talked about it at all. IGN certainly isn't talking about it. Like, these people should be on the front fucking line explaining to us about what these corrupt companies are doing. But in reality, they're running damage control. They're trying to downplay the situation. They're trying to ignore it, and they're trying to make it look like only it's a fringe group of fanboys who are like bombarding their YouTube videos with dislikes and attacking their Metacritic scores. But it's basically everyone. Like, what's happened over since 2017 is that with the release of the Nintendo Switch, the gaming journalism industry doesn't have nearly as much sway as it used to. People are not buying games based on what YouTubers or game journalists tell them anymore. Like, they're buying games based on their quality, right? They're buying games based on whether or not they're from Nintendo. And because of that, the traditional method of just manipulating scores and trying to give certain games positive coverage while downplaying others, it's not working anymore, right? Like, people aren't excited for the new Call of Duty, for a re-release of Grand Theft Auto, for Battlefield. Like, it's not something that people get excited about anymore. Like, people have other things they need to be doing. And as a result of it, they are growing more and more antagonistic to the idea of these games even being considered good. Hence this insane backlash, right? 2.1, 4.6, 0.7, like borderline unplayable, right? Like, these user scores are coming about for a reason. People are tired of this outdated derivative shit. They need to be innovative. They need to do new things. They need to be more like Nintendo. They need to make more IPs. They need to put them on a schedule. They need to cut their budgets. They need to focus on making actual video games and not just milking people for as much as they possibly can. Like, video game companies need to improve in the current year.